You're one of my crushes. I'll be crushing. You know, let me tell you why.
Friend, don't play with me.
I don't. What I'm playing for? Just listen. So here's the thing. You carry a confidence that is like, I don't know how to say it, but that bitch exude like you know you that bad bitch. I don't care what the fuck you put on. I've seen a lot of their videos before I even start following the page. I'm like, this motherfucker right here. Yeah, I give you that much. The if any in any aspect, the person that I would date has to exude confidence. I've been all about body positivity. So I've always been about you being yourself and loving the skin that you're in, despite whatever you identify as or whatever. So confidence has to be something that I see in you. A second, the person has to be like a go getter, because I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I go get my shit. I get out here and you know what I'm saying. I hustle on my own. A team player for sure, and just adventurous all the way around because life is so short.
What are some deal breakers? What are some things that you just absolutely
I
can't do?
cannot stand a liar for nothing. I think that boils the inside of my asshole. I don't like liars at all. If you can't be truthful, just not be around me, because you lied one time and I figured out that you lied to me. Yeah, so whole other side comes out. Definitely lying in general, which lying, untrustworthiness, all that kind of falls in the same bracket. So I guess it's just overall untrustworthy.
Would you consider yourself more dominant and or submissive overall as a person?
Um, okay. So naturally, I am a leader, right? I won't say dominance is that of a leader, but I will say in general, I like to lead. I'm not so much of an easy follower. So someone may think that I am the dominant type. I do have the more aggressive mindset, but that's just because of the positions that I'm in. I do also not have a problem with submitting. Truthfully, biblically, and going back to religious wise, I'm a person of service. So within service, there is a form of submission there to be of service to somebody else. So I love being a person.
Mm-hmm.
I have a I have a heart for people. I have a heart for service. I actually get an enjoyment of servicing other. And when I say service, for all you nasty hoes in the comment, I ain't talking about sucking dick eating ass. I'm literally talking
No,
about
you're talking about your
a provide
profession.
of providing and compassion to people. So I do have a heart of service. So that falls into that. So I would say is equal. You know what I'm saying? It's depending upon the situations I'm in, because my heart is built in many different ways.
You do a job that robots ain't gonna be able to replace
There you go. Unless you want to be a robotic built ass bitch, you ain't gonna do it
you.
like that.
Is physical intimacy important for you in a relationship?
No, it's not important, but it is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you build a relationship off of sex and sex alone, that's always gonna be there to keep you there. Once you get tired of the sex, then you change. But when you build a foundation off of substance and the you know what I'm saying, the substance of the individual, everything else that comes with that person is value. So you don't want to lose that value because there is substance there. So yes, sex to anybody in a relationship is a necessity for personal intimacy. You know what I'm saying, for growth with the relationship, but it's not a primary necessity.
When was the last time that you were physically intimate with someone?
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, I ain't
Thanks
gonna
for
lie, shit.
asking.
I ain't gonna lie about that. I ain't gonna lie about yeah, about 2 weeks ago. But and see, with me now, I got monkeypox shit. I'm not the promiscuous meeting with random people type of stuff. If I'm not with somebody, if I'm not in a relationship, I do have like designated people. It's only like three of them that I've had for years. I've known for years that I would decide, if I ever decide to do that, that I'll do it with, because I trust them. And I know
Hmm.
that they're not the promiscuous type. So, and it's between me and them. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Hmm.
but when I am in a relationship, we don't speak like that. We know what we
Okay.
just know what it is.
Okay. I got that, and you answered my next question. But can you be a little more specific on why not those people? Why are they not compatible with you?
I don't think it was because of the compatibility. I think it goes back to that question of when I answer of substance, right? So if we made an agreement that this is what we were going to do, then that's what we're going to do. Now I'm not saying I'm not open to it, but You know what I'm saying? Normally when you have that understanding and this person doesn't is in a place to move on to the next level, I'm not gonna press the issue. No point in doing all that.
What is your age range in dating?
Ooh, now that is a good question. I would have to say anytime I dated, it would have to be somebody around my age or a little bit older. I try to stay away from the younger crowd because they tend to fall to a whole different generation of mindsets. Uh, but you know, maybe like a year or two younger than me, and then anything older than me. I probably won't go above like 45. At the max 50, I give it 50 because there is some people that still in 50 that got right minds. After that, we start dealing with the older age, and then those may be no God, God forbid, but that is what it is. You know, the dying age, so
You
they start to fade
you
away.
jumping into a whole nother
Yeah,
generation.
like it's a whole
It
different.
sounds like you like to stay within your generation.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're dying, not saying they're dying, but it's just the age that's starting to dwindles away. You know what I'm saying, at a certain time period.
I think it's a realistic consideration for somebody who is long-term minded. Yeah, if you're dating somebody that's 20 years older than you, it's likely that they could pass 20 years before you do.
Now I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, the last person that I dated, he was what 48, and I just turned 30 by 18 years. I still didn't like the relationship situation. It was an ish for me, and he really pulled out the other side of me, and I sucked the fuck out of him because he had me fucked up bad. And that's why I knew I don't give a damn what age you is, bitch. You better. I just I'm working on that part. I ain't working on that part. I promise to you. Hey, yo, so
Ryan, you like to beat the people up.
no, I don't prefer to beat people up, but sometimes you gotta touch somebody's child. I don't give a damn how old it is, but I don't because again because I'm at a whole different place in my life. I don't result to that first. Old CJ would have been touch first, talk later. This CJ is like, okay, I'll just walk away from it because I ain't gonna really get into it. But you know what I'm saying? That goes back to that whole emotional part. Now you start fucking with me emotionally. It was a lot in the situation. I don't want to paint it as if he just got slapped for no fucking. It was a lot in that night that would happen.
Would you say that because cancers have the
You
reputation of
ain't
being
start smiling this
emotional?
whole time. Are you nervous or something?
Who
Huh?
you talking? What you say?
You. I said you been
What
smiling
I
this whole. Are you nervous or something?
No, I always smile, CJ.
Ah!
I always smile unless I'm reading a bit, and most of my videos where the kids get to see is the ones where I'm reading a bit, and even
Nice.
then I'm probably halfway smiling. But no, I smile a lot, and plus I'm looking at a very attractive person while I'm talking. Why wouldn't I smile?
Right. That's why we like keep smiling too. Keep going. I'm listening. I was coming on your show with all the shits tonight. I made sure. I don't even. I saw your thing on TikTok. That's how I knew about your thing tonight. And normally,
I'm
normally,
glad you.
normally I see your videos, but then I don't. Cause algorithm shit like that. You know how TikTok does weird shit. I am staying focused, y'all. Y'all is shy. I can talk and I'm being nice. I'm not being rude. Y'all are weird. Keep going. Keep going. I don't even know what's your name.
Bree.
Bree. Okay, I keep calling you Fairy Puss. I ain't calling you Fairy Puss. I'm gonna say Miss Bree. What's going on?
I had somebody call me fairy puss in person one day, and my grandmother was looking like, "Who the fuck they talking to?"
Yes, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As big of a person as I am a fan, and I want you to understand. Even your favorites are fans of somebody else too that they really admire and enjoy. So yes, I am a fan.
Mhm.
I'm an avid fan, and she may not have a lot of followers than I do, but I'm still a fan, and I follow faithfully.
And I've been a consistent fan of yours. Your emotional side comes out more as anger. Do you think anger is a self defense for you?
Yes. It's a protective mechanism more than yeah, it is. It is definitely a protective mechanism. And that's crazy you said it because somebody told me that, and I did not understand that piece when they said it. But now when you say it, yes, anger is definitely a protective space for me when it comes to my emotions because, like I said, I have a genuine heart for anybody, so I'm not in the place to where I have any intentions or ill will. You know what I'm saying? Primarily to anybody. So if you hurt me intentionally, that means you didn't get fucked with me in the first place. Now I'm just like, it snaps. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect myself.
Mhm.
That means if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, square up, or we gonna have to do some shit, or we gonna black out together. That's just a part of me protecting. Yeah, it is. It
No,
definitely is.
I get it. I don't know if you tend to connect with Virgos, but I tend to connect with other Cancers. So I know how y'all get down. I got some of
Oh
those
fuck,
traits
you a
myself.
Virgo? When your birthday?
Uh-huh. September 2nd.
Oh, you're a September Virgo at that. Oh shit. I've dated two Virgos, and let me tell you something. Don't y'all some motherfucking ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna say it how it is, bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all will say it so quietly and then devise 10 damn plans. But on the flip side of my head, I done got 10 plans how I done killed you, brought you back to life, bitch. I loved you and cried 10 times again and shot you all over again. That's really how I go. No lie. And the thing is, a Virgo is so once they let you in, they let you in.
Are you open to kids? How do you feel about children?
Oh yeah. So I am open to children. I actually have two myself. Um, I did not biologically help procreate them goddamn kids. They're mine. My best friend has. I'm a goddad. I've been taking care of them since they were born. Um, Kamari and Kalani, and it has shown me a difference in parenthood. I really did not expect. Like I get a different feeling in my heart when I see them two little badass motherfuckers. I love them down because they come running me, give me hugs and shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, they missed me. Like I missed them. You know what I'm saying? And we be talking shit. And so
Yeah.
I am open to children. Now, if your children bad and you got some crazy ass big mamas, I'm not into that part. But you know, I do love children. Eventually, I hope to have my own. I want twins to finish it up, or at least one, because I have one, and then I have my other two kids taken care of, and I got three. We all good.
Sound like a plan to me. Three is a good number. Are you open to marriage in the future?
Whew, Lord. So my views on marriage has completely changed over the years. I feel like marriage is a scam, right? I believe in the biblical part aspect of what marriage represents. I do. I'm an avid believer of saying unity and stuff like that. I'm a believer of that. But what in the world would make you think that you finna come into my life and marry me, and then because you get mad, you finna motherfucking take half my shit and leave too? Hell no. No. That is not how that should go. And then guess what? 9 times out of 10, not saying that it's accurate, but most men end up losing half of their shit with women. And they cannot be in the wrong unless they can prove otherwise. I mean, even to my children, everything. I
Yep.
am not. I'm all for marriage. I'm not in the aspect of me rushing myself to marry anybody because I have to trust that. And we had a matter of fact, me and my friend had a conversation the other day. Even if you offer like a prenuptial agreement, someone will feel offended because you offered that agreement. In my mindset, I would, if say for instance you came with all your assets, you worked your lifetime to build your assets, your brand, your everything. You know what I'm saying, to yourself, and you said, hey, you know what, CJ, I want to get married, but boom, can you do this for me on this end to protect both sides? I would definitely say sure, because I understand on my end too. I don't want to lose nothing to nobody else as well. But you have some that get offended because of a prenuptial agreement, and they feel like, well, if you trust me and you love me, then we should have a prenup. Yes, the fuck we should, because if you
This
decide that
at
this
the
is
end of the
work
day is
out,
legal.
right, and if you
The
decide,
marriage is a legal document. So why not have another legal document to cover your ass? As you said
there you
earlier
go.
in the interview, humans going human.
Right, humans are human. They're gonna keep human, and so you know, it's for me, marriage is definitely a property scam. I don't trust it, but I do appreciate it. If that makes sense, I do appreciate marriage and everything that marriage stands for. Me, I'm not big on it yet. Not that I don't want to be married. I'm not rushing for that, but I do believe in long-term relationships without that document.
And since we're talking about prenups, do you have a income requirement for a partner? Would you want
Um,
somebody you dating to make a certain amount?
so I ain't the one to put. I'm not gonna put my personal income business out like that. I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna say no. I do not have. Hey Anthony, I do not have an income requirement. I do require that you have some income. There we go. I don't care. I don't care, bitch. If you gotta go out and hustle between 3 or 4 fucking restaurants, as long as you're making your own money, right, and you are able to take care of yourself, I don't have a problem meeting you halfway.
I
It's what
take it.
motherfuckers feel like they're gonna manipulate and use you for your shit, and they ain't gotta go out here and hustle for their own shit. Hell, motherfucking no, I ain't taking care of none of you build a bear ass bitches and niggas. Fuck no. No, we're not doing that. So no. I
Night out or night in, CJ? Do you prefer a night out or a night in? I know you're out a lot for work, but when you're in your downtime, do you
I be
prefer
home.
a night out or night
I
in?
be home. I don't like being around big crowds no more. It's too much. I'll go every now and then, but I don't really care for big crowds. So if I do decide to go out, I go places to where the organizers know who I am. I get VIP away from everybody and just be able to enjoy my little space. But that's when I come home off a tour and I tour for like 2 months at a time. I don't want to go out. I want to be inside the house.
I take it. I take it. Do you know your love languages?
I am what is it? Words of affirmation, physical touch, um, quality time.
Mm. Are you willing to relocate for love?
Yes, and I have before, and it's easy for me because I don't work for anybody. I work for myself, so my business is wherever
Mm.
I'm
What would make you a great partner?
at. I think overall, that's a great question. I think overall, what will make me a great partner for somebody is that I have grown out of that space of deep immaturity, right? So, I have a better understanding of how to be a partner, how to be a team player. And I've applied the changes that I've had to go through to my current life, right? So, I think that if I did date anybody in any spectrum of the thing, I think that me just being a changed individual and saying having an open heart in general would be a great value. I guess I don't know. Shit, I don't know how to really answer the question. I'm
No,
going
I
overall.
feel like you
Overall,
answered it, and correct me if I'm wrong. But what I heard you say was that you know growth and you know versatility because you've
right,
experienced it.
right, right. Yeah,
Yeah, and I can relate, and that's why I was trying to defend myself when you went off on Virgos because yeah, that was the old breed, that was the immature breed. I think naturally, whether astrology is true or not, for whatever reason, those were a lot of my personality traits. But I've learned to just evolve and be a better person. Give the people your socials. How do they find you?
all right. You can find me on TikTok at CJ the Trainer Official, same as Instagram. That is CJ the Trainer Official, and then my backup page is CJ the Trainer Official too. You guys actually find me on YouTube at CJ the Trainer as well. And yeah, Facebook is too personal for like my hometown friends. I don't really get that out, but those are my socials.
Thank
Look,
you,
you
CJ.
on Facebook. I have a business Facebook page. The same thing, CJ the Trainer. You can find it on Facebook too. Just on my personal page that got all my like hometown friends stuff like that. I ain't gonna find that.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm glad you gave that out because it is going to be people who see the YouTube video who don't have Instagram or TikTok.
That's fine. And you can send me your number as well so I can speak to you afterwards. On top of that, I want to tell you thank you for the edit that you put in for the big boys. I ain't like that particular video, but I really appreciate the love that I got in the video.
I like that, Adam. I like that thing.
Saw it. I had to like it. I actually saved it so I can look at it again. I said, why the fuck she put me in this goddamn video looking like this? This is a whole punk outfit. And then mind you, I do like so let me say something. I do a lot of
Androgyny is sexy,
no,
CJ.
androgynous is definitely sexy. I'm gonna tell you why I do the shit I do. I do it because I know it's gonna turn the head. In reality, though, if you see me outside, my close friends on me, I ain't gonna lie to you. The clothing that you see me wear on social media, I don't wear that in real life like that. You'll catch me in sweatpants and a t-shirt before you catch me in the crowd touching coochie cutters. But you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Honey, I ain't mad either way.
It's my time. Fuck them. I don't care about them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I got questions for you. Now, why the fuck is you single?